How's it going, guys? I know this isn't the kind of video you're used to seeing on this channel, but things are changing, and I felt I owed you an update. The videos we've been making up to this point have been the recordings of the classes, lectures, whatever you want to call them, that I've been giving at Faith Lutheran Church in Geneva, Illinois, and they've been a blast. I designed these classes to be something of a refresher course for people who have been Lutheran for a long, long time, and their confirmation was perhaps decades ago, and they've forgotten some of the things that Lutherans believe that are distinct from other traditions and the foundations of our tradition. So I wanted to make a class that acted as a refresher for those folks, but also a series of classes that would be useful to show people who are considering joining the Lutheran tradition, to help them better understand the things that we believe. And I think those classes accomplished that. The feedback I've gotten from those classes has been just wonderful. The questions and interactions we had in the classes, were absolutely fantastic. So I'm thrilled with how all of that has gone. But that has concluded, that chapter of things at least. My time at Faith Lutheran Church is, at the point of recording this, starting to come to an end, and the series of classes that I built have concluded. We made it through all the topics that I wanted to go through. So now we find ourselves in our next chapter. As you can see, I'm in a new space. This is the chapel that I've been working on building here in my home because I'm working on church planting. I've moved. So we're now working on establishing what we're currently calling St. Martin's Lutheran Mission here in Mendota, Illinois. So this is where I will be serving as pastor. This is where I will be continuing to run things like classes and Bible studies and whatnot. So now that we're not doing this series of classes over at Faith Lutheran Church, I figured the best use of this channel was now to shift to make it the St. Martin's Lutheran Mission YouTube channel. And that will include a continuation of these classes that we've been giving. I'm sure we will continue until I run out of ideas for what to go through, which probably means I'll be teaching these classes until the end of time, which is awesome. And I will continue to share those recordings with you here. But this will also include, as far as I can tell, the recordings for the Divine Service when we host it each Sunday. So my sermons and the entire service will be uploaded to this channel. Additionally, I want to do a little more personal stuff like this, where I want to talk about the issues within the Lutheran Church at the time. I'd like to go beyond basic catechetical stuff and perhaps dive into more high-level theology stuff that I haven't gone into just yet. Who knows what the limits are, but I think we're going to be, for now, expanding beyond the classes that we've been teaching while also continuing them. So I will keep you posted as things get more solidified and standardized. Don't expect a regular schedule of uploads just yet. We're still working on figuring things out. We haven't even had Mass for the first time yet. That will be roughly a month from the time of recording this when we have our first Mass. But I'm just so excited to continue this journey with you. I'm so thankful for how you guys have engaged with what we've been doing already, and it is my earnest prayer that what we've done has been a blessing to you, and that what we will continue to do will continue to be a blessing for you. So please do reach out if any questions or anything pops up in the meanwhile, but until then, God's peace.